What is up, good people? Jungling here, hope you're doing well. Looks like the crypto market is recovering after yesterday's shenanigans. Bitcoin 44.5, Ethereum almost 2,300, XRP waffling about at about 59 cents. Now, reports coming out are bullish for a Bitcoin ETF. TechCrunch reporting sources extremely close to the matter say a spot Bitcoin ETF will be approved by the SEC. Further, Bloomberg senior analyst stated that a Bitcoin ETF approval is as close to done as we've seen. Reports started flooding out at the time of this recording that it's a done deal, and it may be announced as soon as tomorrow. Now, never forget, they may tell the applicants they're approved before the market. We don't know when we're going to get the word, but we're told it's going to happen. Applicants had three big issues remaining to get this thing across the finish line. One of them was Grayscale. They wanted in-kind redemptions. If you want to pull your Bitcoin instead of cash, they wanted to be able to do that. And traditionally within in ETFs, someone could get the underlying commodity if they so wished. There's tax reasons why you might want to do that. SEC said, no, it's got to be cash. It's the only way. If you want in on the first wave, it's got to be cash redemptions. Grayscale said, whatever, fine, we'll do it. We should note that this is the first ETF in the 30-year history of this market that doesn't allow for in-kind redemptions. SEC didn't care. They're stating you want to do it, got to be cash. Everyone conceded. Another big issue on the table was airdrops and hard forks. What do? You got a Bitcoin ETF and you get a Bitcoin Cash type of event, or you get some sort of airdrop. What happens to those assets? And it's been agreed upon by all issuers that they will relinquish any entitlements to hard forks or airdrops. So you invest in a Bitcoin ETF, you ain't getting any sort of additional assets out of it. Now, reports are also flowing out that the SEC, they're looking at this and saying we really backed ourselves into a corner by allowing futures Bitcoin ETFs to trade. Grayscale took the SEC to court and said, there's no real difference here. You are arbitrarily blocking a spot Bitcoin ETF, and Grayscale won big. Therefore, the SEC is not likely to allow other crypto ETFs, futures ETFs, to trade in the interim because they feel like they'll do the same. They allow an XRP futures ETF, someone could take them to court, they lose, and they'd have to let you trade the spot. So there's probably going to be a stop for now on futures-based ETFs. This is what I'll tell you, though. I think one of the overlooked benefits of all of this is we're going to start seeing progress with regulations. Grayscale, Fidelity, JP Morgan, all the big players now, they're in. They're in the door, they're dealing in crypto, and they're not going to concede the broader crypto market either. They're going to want everything, of course. And so they're not going to play in the gray zone. They are going to push for regulations, especially as they start having success with that Bitcoin ETF product. There's more hunger out there to expand to other cryptos. You're going to see us make progress. Now, it's not a good environment. It's an election year, a lot of stuff going on. Is crypto top priority? Probably not. But I bet in 2024 we see some progress made, whether it's stable coins, classification of crypto assets, what have you. They will start breaking this down and rolling out, legal infrastructure. And I think it starts now. Now is go time. Now, I know a lot of people want to see what does crypto do once this is announced. To me, that moment in time is not so important. It's just that difference maker going forward that really matters. Don't get caught up too much in the hype. We'll have to see what type of demand is out there today for this product, how much institutional money comes flowing in, how many big investors start using Bitcoin ETFs, but it's going to happen. You're going to see that money flow in, and now it's able to do so once this bull run really picks up. It really doesn't matter what it does the next day after approval. It's the next months to years ahead of us. And when you have that avenue for money to start flowing in, it's going to do so. Now, if you're a trader, you want to know, is the approval this kind of sell the event type of thing? Is that marking the top? Kathy Wood, again, selling some crypto-related assets. She sold $25 million worth of coin shares today. The investment firm, her ARK Innovation Fund, sold 166,000 shares of coin. Again, you have to look at it. Big run up in value for her. Lots of gains there. Probably doesn't want to leave it on the table. Look, I'm not a trader. I don't have any real opinion here on what it will do, the prices of crypto assets directly after approval, but it seems like a lot of big money is pulling money off the table. They're starting to cash in. And we've heard from a lot of analysts, that's really the way this probably will play out, at least in the short term. Lastly, there was a really crazy news story out there about this crypto hedge fund. It collapsed. $1.3 billion in customer losses. It's called Hyperverse, but this is a problem. Crypto hedge fund CEO may not exist, probe fine. And it sounds like the CEO of this company, now that it's failed and they want to hold someone responsible, well, it was a totally fictitious person. And rumors have been swirling around a while about this, that there might not actually be a real CEO. It might have been some made up, figment of someone's imagination just to calm investors and make it seem more legitimate. And don't worry, we got this very professional person. This is going to be a huge problem as we transition into a more digital economy. Talked about this a lot in the past. This will be the future. You'll see a lot of major companies that are purely digital. We saw with Binance, right? Their product, digital assets, totally digital. Their company is not really, anywhere physical. It exists purely online. And this is going to be a wave of the future. More and more companies are going to be solely online, dealing in the digital world. And we're going to have new ways of dealing with this. Making sure, there is someone real. This person we think is in charge of things. Can we find them if we need to and hold them accountable for their company's actions? We don't know how to deal with this. This is early stages, but we're going to see more of this. And it's not just cryptocurrencies. It's going to be general businesses and investments as we go forward. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.